do want to talk about something, by the way, like, what do you call it? I'm thinking of trying to watch that show. Help me out here. What's it called?
Virgo?
No, it's a Cartoon Network show about a train.
Infinity
Train. Yeah, Infinity Train.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard about it. Seems neat.
I saw one clip where this character named Simon, fucking like, basically like him and this other person, like they managed to get across the train before like it starts splitting. And then fucking there's like a gorilla that I think has the main character, like some other little girl there or whatever. And basically the gorilla's just like, alright, it's gonna be okay. And then like the gorilla's gonna fall to their death and all that. The little girl's very sad. Then Simon's like, alright, you guys go on ahead, I'm gonna help out the gorilla. He zip lines over there, and like he starts off like, trust is when two people like you know, like get to know each other, all that, like basically saying it requires two people. Then he just kind of steps on the gorilla's like hand, so, but you're not people. Then just fucking like has the gorilla just fall to its death, you know. And then,
shit.
So like, you know how typically villains, like, they would lie and say like, yeah, it was nothing I could do, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking, he just goes back and says, yeah, I killed the gorilla. So what? They were our friends. And it's like, yep.
They were weak.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yes.
That's more or less that kind of vibe, except like not the whole like they were weak, it's they weren't even a person, you know? It's like, damn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh man. So like, I don't know, the animation does look pretty neat too. I don't fully know what the concept is though, you know?
Well, that's why you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that it's some kind of it's kind of like American Horror Story, where every single one is its own contained story. So that that to me means a positive thing, because it means that the season at least is gonna have its own contained story, and you're gonna be able to what do you call it? You're gonna have a satisfying ending at the very least. Like I prefer anthology stories over ones where it's in an ever-going sort of thing. Because then there's a chance that the show might get canceled, and you're just gonna get left with bad, with no ending at all. Like Samurai Jack for a while there. Remember that? Remember yeah.
Although
like,
some people do kind of feel the ending when they did finally end it was, kind of not too great. Yeah, go on. Go on.
I'm kind of happy that. They actually did Samurai Jack, like, gave it a proper ending. And that's really nice. Going back to the story that was sort of left on the freaking clip, and you couldn't actually do anything with that. That'd be kind of frustrating, kind of sad when you think about it. But actually having a proper ending is great.
Yeah. Basically what I'm thinking is just kind of like, or similar to like Twin Peaks, where that didn't even get an ending until like either 2020 or 2021. Yeah, like the point is that it's just kind of one of those things where like I do actually really like anthologies to a certain degree. Like, say what you will about American Horror Story, about its quality and everything, but at the very least, like the main thing is, you can watch more or less any of the seasons and never have to watch any of the other seasons before it or after it, and still be pretty alright.
Alright.
So, my friend.
What's up?
No spoilers, right? But, you know how, Steven Universe likes to forgive everyone no matter how awful their crimes are?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't expect that in Infinity Train.
Yeah, I saw some bits where basically someone was saying like that character I mentioned, he doesn't get a redemption arc, he just fucking dies. Pretty fucked up, he gets disintegrated, Yep. Hey, Del.
Hey, it's Del.
But yeah, so like, like, basically, here's my thing with redemption arcs that I feel like is played out is that people associate like, oh well, this villain like they were abused as a child, you know, all their friends like betrayed
Feel
them.
bad for me.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
Malik says, even it ends like Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Like, well, again, that's just one of those things where like it like extended longer than it should have. Like the overall story kept going, you know. But yeah. Also, I want to mention Layers of Fears does this thing where the more you go forward, the more you less progress you make. I mean, so in this case, the solution is to turn around. I will say they repeat that gimmick a lot. It gets a little bit annoying. I think it kind of works because typically speaking, most gamers don't turn back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, most of the time you keep going forward, you know what I mean? Also, I think it's a little bit thematic for my character who is supposed to be... I don't know if it's necessarily abusive, but rather neglectful. To just ignore when his daughter is like constantly crashing into a wall. Although the animation is really fucking hilarious no matter what. I think every person I've seen play this repeatedly watches that because it's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back a little bit to redemption arcs.
Yeah, go on.
I think I've said before that everyone after Avatar: The Last Airbender wanted to try their hand at making a sequel redemption arc.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really work for every single character.
Yeah. Like a lot, like redemption arcs mostly work when the person has a reason to be evil besides just having a bad childhood. Like, yeah, I think if you don't, I mean, if it's just bad childhood, well, guess what? Pretty much every bad guy has that. I mean, you think frickin' what do you call it? Think Dr. Evil had a good childhood? No, he was raised by Belgians.
Oh yeah, he was
guy.
never going to have a good childhood with those people.
Malik says you love Alice and Malik says you love Alice and CW's Batwoman, and her backstory is all feel sorry for me after she kills like 90 people.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. I've watched working reactions to that show, and Alice just 110% pisses me off.
I don't even know enough about that. Jesus Christ.
Basically, Alice is...
Did I glitch?
The main character's... Ironically, no. She is, I think, maybe the only non-lesbian female in that show.
That's the one unredeemable thing about her. If only you were a lesbian, we'd have forgiven you.
Oh, wait, I remember...
you joke, but that actually kind of happens. There is actually a girl who straight up hijacks a train and almost crashes it, killing like hundreds of people, and her reason is because she's a lesbian and her parents wouldn't accept her.
How does that change anything?
Fuck you.
But the important thing is it inspired Batwoman to come out as gay.
Yeah, like that matters. But it's one of those things where, redemption arcs are one of those things where it's not just the idea of, okay, who deserves it and who doesn't. The story has to almost make this fit, like it makes sense. Like, as much as people love to copy Zuko, one of the things they seem to miss about Zuko is, one, his redemption wasn't necessary for the plot. Remember, near the end, Aang still did not have a firebending master. He had one that he tried, and then he gave up on it, after he burnt Katara, and then they kind of didn't let Aang master fire for the longest time for the whole rest of the show. And it was only near the final season when Aang was like, okay, look, I gotta get firebending. There's no other choice. I can't deal with the Fire Lord if I don't know how to deal with fire. And Zuko, after fulfilling his redemption and saying, look, I'm here, I'll help. Even if you guys don't trust me, I just want to help finish this. My father needs to stop. So it fit. The prince that's been chasing Aang since the beginning, finally redeeming himself and finally getting the honor he wants by training the Avatar, so the Avatar is prepared to fight his father. that's the perfect kind of, you know, thing it needs to fit in like that. If Zuko was just redeemed and didn't really have a purpose for the team, then it would be like almost too easy, like we just handed it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you get the idea that, by the way, do you also think it depends on how old the character is, where it's like, okay, dude,
once
you're
an adult,
25 years old, like, you're still doing this evil shit, but you know, I can still change. Then it's like, no, I'm 90 years old, I can still change.
Yeah, once you get to a certain age, I don't care anymore.
You've been killing people since you were 1, sir.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, you see, at this point, the amount of good you do while being a good person is about as much as if I just killed you now. You don't have that much longer to live, sir.
Yeah, like...
Also, I wanted to mention, not all fucking villains have sad backstories or tragic backstories.
Some of them just love it.
Like Joker, that guy literally bullshits.
Sakio from Yu Yu Hakusho explicitly states, when I was growing up, when I was fucking 8, I had 5 older brothers. And my parents didn't have much, but they loved us so much. I hated them both.
Yeah, like, that's something I respect more than just, I had a bad childhood because my parents didn't love me, so I decided to just commit genocide.
My brothers
genocide!
My brothers all had honest white-collar jobs. If I had their life, I would kill myself.
You were born in that. You were literally a prince. You were someone who was supposed to succeed your leader when they finally expire. So of course you're going to believe in the stuff that you've been told. So if your dad says you need to kill so-and-so to get your worth as a man back, so I'll even consider you as an heir, you're gonna do it. Because you think, well, that makes sense.
Let's be honest, even if Zuko never did that thing with the fucking general, Ozai was
never gonna fuck with him.
Ozai was gonna kill Zuko one day to have Azula inherit the title.
Which is extra just fucked. It's like, dude, I get it. You're mad that your son isn't edgy. You're mad that your wife likes to play with your son and you kind of make him soft. You also don't like the fact that your brother hangs out with him. It's like, dude, can you just teach your stupid kid?
No.
I would love it if it turns out Ozai purposely taught Zuko wrong.
As a joke.
Probably.
Because remember in the first early seasons, anytime Azula and him fought, she stomped him every single time.
Yep.
What if he never taught Zuko anything?
Well, why would he?
Yes,
yeah,
Zuko,
that makes sense.
If you want to fight, you have to hold your breath really long, but I thought fire-bending power comes from your breath. Shut up, who's the Fire Lord here? Okay, yeah, so hold your breath super long and try to use your fire. Oh man, it's so weak. Yeah, because you're weak as shit.
Yeah.
You're
Also,
weak
it
as
does kind of
shit.
make sense.
Not like this girl, Azula. Alright, now, Azula, make sure you're always breathing clearly. But didn't you tell Zuko to hold his breath? Look, Zuko doesn't count as a person. Now, do what I tell you.
I really wonder when Ozai said to Zuko, you were lucky to be born, but Azula was just born lucky.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Remember that when he said that?
Nah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think the correct quote is, Azula was born lucky, you, Zuko, were just lucky to be born.
Didn't Zuko say that? Didn't he repeat that?
Zuko said that because his father told him that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Zuko. But remember, guys, even Azula had it rough, because remember when she was on Ember Island with them and she looked in the fire and she was like, my own mother thought I was a monster? But then she immediately backpedaled and said, she was right, of course, but it still hurt.
Oh, yeah. I do like the... Alright, so, like... Again, I think, like, redemption arc can be pretty good. But I actually generally like villains that just refuse to be redeemed.
Oh, yeah, villains that own up who they are.
You know, like Azula, I like her better as a villain than Zuko. Although, I feel like if you ever get redeemed, do you still get the villain tag for you? You know what I mean?
No. At least if you're not anti-villain.
But, yeah, that's true.
This was a special
okay, Does
like a horsehair brush.
what's his face again? Vegeta count as a villain or as a main
really
character
work?
hero? Yeah.
Well, he's a protagonist now. Like he's long since abandoned all that shit.
Put it all back and forget
with
the whole
Vegeta,
thing.
it's another thing where people love to use him as an example, but that's too easy because Vegeta comes from a place where, yeah, that's just how you act.
You guys ever see that clip or video where he's thinking about back when my dad was alive and I hung out with him and his friends? And it's just him, fucking him and his dad and his friends just slaughtering an entire race.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
fun.
This is like he sees this since his early childhood, and of course he sees that as normal, and he thinks like, yeah, that's the way it is. You saw this man eating an alien creature, just like whatever. So it's like anyone who was a space pirate for his whole life and is the heir to space pirates under the ruler of fucking space Hitler. It's like, well, of course Vegeta doesn't think there's anything wrong with just blowing people up or killing them.
Yeah.
That's why he gets humbled when he comes to Earth.
Yeah. I just want to mention that in that clip, King Vegeta, Vegeta's dad, just waves his hand and it blows up 3 different planets. Yeah. And I'm like, are you that powerful? How'd you lose to Frieza?
That's what, even in the early parts, they made power make no sense. It's like, oh yeah, blowing up a planet. Shit, man, that's a flick of the wrist. It's like, meanwhile, how did Frieza destroy planet Vegeta? One finger, giant ass death ball, disintegrates entire planet. It's like, so King Vegeta, could you not do that to clash with that beam? Could your son not do that to clash with that beam?
Fuck you.
How powerful are you fuckers?
He got Shoryukened, and that was it.
Shoryuken to death.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
Okay, who's more powerful, Bardock or King Vegeta? Also, I'll never stop laughing at that abridged version of Bardock where he goes, "The pride of the Saiyan race!" And then fucking Frieza just destroys it with his fucking Orb of Death.
Yeah, just like it did for real. It's just like, oh yeah, I wanna fucking take you down. I'm going Rambo on your ass, Frieza. Alright, yeah, power. Fuck, I forgot.
Fuck, I forgot power levels matter.
But then he got that one glimpse in the future, and he's like, oh yeah, my seed kills you.
My son kills Frieza.
And then he has to fight the
my son fights this weird bug man. And then this fat pink glob of goo. And then the Power Brothers.
Power. Oh god, don't show me anymore.
Go Power.
Stop showing me this. Bardock realized how stupid his universe was and said, man, I'm happy I'm gonna die.
Well, okay, remind me, were those Power Brothers any decent, or were they just a joke?
They actually did kind of give Goku a problem, despite being stupid. Yeah, Kid Goku, they actually gave him a problem despite being stupid.
Did he go Super Saiyan?
Yes.
Okay, Power Brothers stronger than Frieza.
Yeah,
that's the thing. GT, that's part of what GT was so stupid, because stupid shit came up and you're like, but how is Goku struggling now? And it's like, yeah, the Power Brothers actually were a problem for a minute. Goku is struggling.
Also, fucking, even though Rian likes it, Baby's name is fucking dumb.
You know why the ladies love me? Because baby don't give a fuck.
Like, if he had something more, even though it's stupid, like a name like Infection, because that's what he is.
Yeah.
Then that would be a little bit more cooler, but...
No, he's Venom.
Venom.
We are poison to you.
I'm anime Venom.
Venom.
Yeah.
Kind of fits, too, since he's a body snatcher.
Yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, like, there was an abridged thing where it's like, instead Bardock and his wife survived by taking Goku to Earth when they realized that Frieza was going to blow up the planet. Like, you know, when Bardock knew and he was trying to warn everyone, but they wouldn't listen.
I love how it's Bardock and his wife, not Bardock, his wife, his son Raditz, and his son Goku.
Oh no, he brings Goku and Raditz too.
Oh, okay.
Goku's brother.
You didn't know who Raditz was!
The first dude that you see in Dragon Ball Z, remember when he takes Gohan, the dude with the long fucking retarded hair that looks like the baseline for Super Saiyan 3? The long black hair with the scouter?
Yeah.
Double Sunday, the dude that Goku had to put in a headlock so Piccolo could use his special beam cannon.
Never says that in the show. Double Sunday.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But, yeah, that was in the bridge where basically Goku's like, Pops, tell me a story. Alright then, son, listen. Well, this is a story about, you know, a young slick Bardock. And he was balling around on fucking planet Vegeta, but the king was all being a bitch because he fucked one of his harem members. So, he put him in the joint. But anyway, one of his dudes told him in the can that Frieza was about to blow that place up. So he grabbed his lady, his kids, and he dipped. But what about telling the other Saiyans? Why didn't he warn them? Cause fuck all them bougie ass bitch ass Saiyans. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Look,
like
I got
fucking...
nothing but love for my family, but fuck all these other Saiyan bitches.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much. It was just like, well, Pops, why did you get arrested? Cause there was a system to keep a young Saiyan down.
Yeah. Will a young Saiyan ever live or die?
No, Saiyans don't get to say that. The Namekians and humans get to say that prayer. Or as fucking busted as the Saiyans are.
Eric, did we get any new comments?
I do like the names of Raditz moves in the games. Yeah, it's like Double Sunday, Saturday Crusher, I think is one of them.
Weekday special, maybe?
Maybe. Which is weird too, because how do I guess they have normal days in other calendars in space.
Because your days are numbered.
Yeah.
Too bad
they have.
Those buildings would have been filled.
I guess
tomorrow.
they believe.
Yeah. How the fuck did Vegeta know that?
I guess they have the Norse mythology in Planet Vegeta because Thursday it comes from Thor's Day in fucking Norway.
Thor as a Saiyan. Wow, he might actually be cool then.
He's got the
No,
blonde
that's
hair
why he's
for it.
blonde in the DCU. And it means he's constantly in Super Saiyan mode.
Am I just too fat to go through this?
Shining Friday, Dynamite Monday. Oh shit, Weekend Crush.
No, I don't have a jump. I'm a crippled.
Okay.
Ren and Malik are telling us Raditz amazing moves. Raditz is so pitiful because in like the Xenoverse 2 thing where you can take him on as a mentor, at first he's like, oh, of course you'd want me to teach you, a weakling like you. Fine, as long as you call me Lord Raditz. And obviously when you're training, he's getting surprised that you're actually stronger than him. And so for the last test, it's not him trying to teach you, it's him trying to kill you. But and he uses his ultimate move, and you just learn it. And he's like, damn it, I can't go back to being the weakest. Nappa and Vegeta already treat me like shit.
Yeah,
and, he's like, wait, you still want to learn from me? You still want me to be your master? Okay, of course you do. And then it's almost like, oh man, Raditz, don't worry, I'm here for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, so everyone picks on Yamcha, but Raditz is the Yamcha of the Saiyan race.
Yeah. So, did Raditz never go up against anyone equal or stronger to him?
No.
In his entire career as a Saiyan?
No. Because keep in mind, the way the Saiyans fought, it was always they only stomped people. They never actually struggled and fought someone on their level. That's why he was struggling against Goku and Piccolo. Like, he was stronger, but they actually knew how to fight.
Well, I want to mention something. So, like, I think this is supposed to be part of a puzzle or whatever, but like...
Cat, dog, rat.
I think... Alright, this is one of those puzzles where you're supposed to find, like, which one leads to, like, the thing you want or whatever. I think because rat is highlighted, you're supposed to try to find rat. But because the things are all the same color, I actually can't fucking, see them too well. So...
I know 8 is one of them. Let's see.
Okay, so... I think we're supposed to fuck better, but it's also, like... one of those where, you know, they sell the combo packs and all that? Like... Yeah, I feel like the only reason you would get one is if, it's on sale with 2 together, you know?
I'm pretty sure they have that now in a bundle, but, Yeah, Xenoverse 2, you get to actually fuck around with more of the mentors, and one of my favorite ones was Raditz because of how pitiful he was. Then there was Nappa, and when he taught you, he was more or less saying, alright, Squirt, you're joining my force, and when I train you up, we're gonna take over this whole stinking place, and I'm like looking around, and I see fucking Vegeta over there, I see Beerus over there, I see Whis over there, I'm like, alright, look, Nappa, I love you, but I think you might be chewing a little out of your league right here, man.
Nah.
Talking about somewhere to take this
You
place
and me
over.
together, we can beat these guys.
You know, you think that being as proud as he is as being the Prince of all Saiyans, you take care of his subjects just a bit better.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Vegeta's a piece of shit. I also don't think Vegeta knows how to be a leader.
Also, why did he never try to resurrect his people with the Dragon Balls?
Why would he?
I think it was brought up one time in the fucking Fighter Z storyline. If you do the link sections where you basically link up with your the characters, they talk to you. And there was a moment when Vegeta in passing says, you know, sometimes I wonder about, you know, bringing back the Saiyan race and, you know, bringing back the planet. But no, I think it's better that the past stays the past. He says the idea of civilizing all of them would be nearly impossible. So he's more or less like, I don't need them.
Okay.
So fuck
like we
all
got
those Saiyan babies that did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
No, what are you talking about? Saiyan babies are also evil.
And I guess Ryan says time limit too, but I do remember in Fighters he mentions that. He's like, I could think about it, but nah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, Vegeta could probably, well, let's be honest, if there was a more Saiyans then
Hey, is
we'd
it
have the
still buffering, by
Kryptonian
the way?
problem. No, it's going.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Weird.
you
yeah, when
mean,
it-
the Ultimate problem?
Oh, the
No, Viltrumites are heroes. Viltrumites are heroes. They do nothing wrong.
Yeah, I believe that there was a. Yeah.
Time.
I don't do
I
this
guess
kind
maybe
of shit.
it would be like a little bit too inefficient. Be like, let's bring back the whole race. All right, so let's see. Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter
And
was
rats.
troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your own paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black, especially. That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? Don't you know what to tell?
She did it.
Don't know what to tell you. Except to get her some professional help. Pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well with all that's happened. I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics anyways. I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Your friend, Agent Thomas Caldwell. I don't!
I don't. I believe in you, Efren. Your friend, Junior. I don't.
Yeah, I think that last part's supposed to be my character writing. Yeah, see, because everything else is like an actual text. And so, I
don't believe in myself.
Yeah.
This is you, Efren.
Yeah. Well, what was it again? I was about to say something like the idea. That would be a problem, especially for Earth.
You would be a problem.
Oh yeah, because they're all barbarians. They just run around and take shit. And even though Vegeta and Goku and all the other things are obviously stronger than them, they basically have to beat an entire race until they get them to listen.
Yep.
Remember when
the Saiyans have that exact same problem. They're just like, I don't care who you killed. All I know is that they weren't me.
It won't me though. It won't me.
Yeah.
Remember when King Kai was first telling the story of the Saiyans' extinction?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Basically, it goes like this. Back long time ago, the Tuffles and the Saiyans were having a fight, but the Saiyans were exterminated the Tuffles to conquer planet Vegeta. Eventually, they went on to conquer many other planets. But then a great hero appeared and had to use all of his power to destroy the Saiyans. That great hero was never revealed.
Don't touch that.
But boy, was he great.
Oh God.
That hero was Lord Frieza.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't care what anyone says, Frieza's a hero.
Yeah.
Frieza did nothing wrong.
truly
Well,
didn't.
he did have to ask Beerus to destroy Planet Vegeta.
That's only because he wasn't strong enough to deal with that stupid space cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder what
No one can
happens
beat the
if
Space Cat.
Frieza goes Golden Frieza and then somehow unlocks Ultra Instinct perfected or whatever.
What if he unlocks Ultra N-word?
What if he unlocks Ultra Ego?
Yeah. Yeah. What can be done?
You know what? That would fit him.
Also, Eric, do we get any new comments?
Levrian says GT is trash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you talking
so,
about?
Yeah, not to mention, with the way Saiyans are, even if they agreed not to conquer Earth, there would still be Saiyans just popping by just to fuck with people on Earth because they knew everyone there was weaker.
Oh yeah, they're bullies. They're bullies, man. Like, that's just how they act. There would be a bunch of Saiyans just fucking with people. Imagine trying to tell a Saiyan to go to school. How the fuck is that gonna work?
Yeah, their race doesn't do that.
No,
Imagine a
Goku
kid
doesn't do
gets
that.
mad and blows up a school out of frustration.
I never saw a single piece of parchment paper or a tablet having letters when we were seeing Planet Vegeta. So I'm surprised that anybody there is literate.
Man, it really is like, no, what do you mean? Bardock's an amazing scientist.
No, I'm pretty sure the only time they can get the kid, Saiyan children to learn anything is when they're literal babies, because that's how they did the whole indoctrination thing, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's why, That's why I have no problem killing a Saiyan baby, because they're also probably evil.
Look, fucking, Frieza was actually right. He exterminated an entire race of basically warmongering idiots. He did the universe a favor, and you fuckers have the nerve.
But they worked for him. He was
Point is,
idiots.
Point is, he tried to get them in line. They were still too savage, and he said, well, you know what?
Yeah.
As much as I, Frieza, would not like to exterminate my own workers, I'll do what is necessary for the universe.
You are joking, but you are having a point. Because Frieza was like, oh god, what if these fucking monkeys turn into fucking Super Saiyans all at once? Fuck!
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Let's just snip that problem. And he was right. Look at Goku, a menace who puts his universe at risk.
The whole idea of the legendary Super Saiyan, at first it was like, oh, they have like this whole prophecy that someone's going to rise and become the legendary Super Saiyan. Then that shit immediately was kind of like shit
Thrown
on
to the side.
When everyone else is able to become a Super Saiyan. It's more like, if you're a Saiyan, you probably have the ability to become a Super Saiyan. Whether or not you can actually ascend to other levels is different, though. Sorry, go on, Eric.
Well, not to sound like Green, but that's a little bit wrong. Because Vegeta goes like, back then, there was a guy who actually did transform into a Super Saiyan. So it's a possibility that we all have within ourselves to become Super Saiyan. But that's just really a legend.
And the legendary Super Saiyan that was prophesized, really, it turns out it was basically Broly, because, that's why he's special, despite just being another Super Saiyan. It was that's why when Broly's movie was first shown, that's what made him such a big deal, because, everyone else was a Super Saiyan, like Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, and they were all trying to fight him, but Broly was the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
So, it didn't matter.
If they had Broly enough, if he and Vegeta went to the trouble of hitting Broly and Paragus, and biding his time so he could just become legendary Super Saiyan and kill Frieza, then wow, I wonder what would have happened.
Oh yeah, if you just sick Broly on Frieza, if you just sick Broly on Frieza, then literally Frieza's done. Imagine if when Goku's on his last leg and everything's going to shit on Namek, fucking, that dude just shows up and he just unleashes Broly on Frieza.
Hey, hold on, I just want to mention something real quick. Alright, so, this whole puzzle right here, it's not really a puzzle, but rather a thing kind of thematic. It's like, a little pain goes a long way. And you have to pull this chain. Every time you pull it, you hear someone screaming pain in the background and all that. You don't see it happening.
What the fuck kind of house did you buy, man?
It was very cheap, though. But yeah, so the whole idea is that I wasn't able to unlock it before. Then when I thought I did it, I tried to unlock it. Then it just did the whole little clicking noise, oh, it's locked. Then I just kept searching around. the prompt on this disappeared, so I said, did something bug out? But then I just went back to it. And I guess cause I forgot you're supposed to hold it and fucking, like, do all this. Cause I forgot this game, this game really fucking loves mouse controls for fucking,
you know what that sound of pain was, Efren? In the gears, you don't see them because it's so dark in there, but when you were like, and like the pain, you heard pain, it wasn't from your character. There's just a little mini Kratos in there with a victim in there, and when you're using the gears, he's putting them in the gears.
Well, that's thematic, but like, cause my character isn't the one screaming in pain, it's like someone else in the background, yeah?
I was gonna say that's where Skylar hides his Minnesotan wife.
Yeah.
Oh man, Skylar. I know that y'all are into some kinky shit, but come on, man.
I mean, the Minnesota accent goes a long way for him.
I feel like you could go like, Skylar, I can't believe you haven't killed, you haven't had thoughts of killing your Minnesotan wife. And then he whispers to us, I do.
I have those thoughts every day.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. How do you have all this optimism no matter what? Oh, well, sir, I'll tell you my secret. I lie. I wake up every day and I lie to myself and say everything's going to be okay. But I know that I'm lying. I do it all the time to get through, and I don't know how much longer I can keep lying to myself.
Yeah, we should really watch 30 Rock. I freaking love that character.
Percy Morgan wants to get it pregnant.
Yeah.
Open the door. Open it. Open.
Oh man. Remember how I told you how stupid this door is? How like you can slide it very easily by going to like
slide it up, just like you do in most doors. How do you close doors? Sideways? What are you, stupid?
No, I just kick it.
What? You're stupid. You don't kick it upward? Alright, young man, we're gonna enjoy some nice spotted Simo caramel tea.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda hate whenever, like, I'm
playing. Scary though. You don't know what's going on.
I don't know,
Look
like,
at how scared you are. And then when something tickles your ass, you'll just jump like, ah! Because you won't see what it was.
Good.
Hey, look, an alien missing one up there. I guess Sam came to visit you.
Well, I'm glad he came to visit. I'm just not glad that he tried to kill me, but, you know, I'm glad he visited.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to put some eggs in your ass.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I know, like, I just kind of hate, like, horror games for that reason, where it's like, oh, isn't this scary that we didn't have to model shit? You know what I mean?
Man, horror sure is easy when we ain't gotta draw nothing.
You also kind of feel with horror games, like, people have a weird understanding that, like, even though the gameplay is shit, if your story is pretty good, we'll play it, you know?
You know what I just thought of, what's that stupid game? You know the one where when you're hiding from the monster, not Friday the 13th, but the one that has all those different types of characters, like the one with the chick with the pig head or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I was just thinking, what if you did a version like that where it's hide and seek from Hitman?
I was thinking you say from Hitler. But yeah.
No, hide and seek from the Hitman.
Ooh, you play as one of the NPCs.
You know you have a bounty. Yeah, you know you have a bounty on you, and you get an announcement that the hitman has arrived in this place, and your whole deal is you need to try to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
While you're going around this place, and he could be disguised as any single person, and you'll never know until it's too late. But you got to get out of there.
Isn't that
so you
just
get out or you die?
Among Us?
Yeah, but it's more like you know he's coming for you.
Yeah.
I would do it the Russian way. The Russian way being, hey, I know a hitman is after me. Carpet bomb my location, please.
Sir, but Malik got dead. Oh no, they're in Dead by Daylight. That's the game. Yeah, just run from the hitman. Run. Hide from him. I started seeing some videos of like the dickish things that you can do in the Hitman games, and it's like one of them was completely ruin a wedding. It's like, oh yeah, Hitman, all we need you to do is kill this person, you know, nice and clean during this wedding, and you know, we leave it at that. But you can shoot all the instruments out of the band members' hands so that they can't do their song. Then you can fuck up the cake. Then you can fuck up the fucking bride's bouquet. Then you do all this. It's like, okay, man, why'd you do that? Hitman, why'd you do that? There was no need for this.
Is he playing the more Lauren Malvo level?
I don't know, but maybe. Because I don't know the game, but I saw this video of like the 7 dickish things you can do with Agent 47. And it's like, yeah, there was no need for that. There was no need for that, Agent 47.
No, there was.
Isn't there a fucking Hitman game where one of the levels is you gotta fucking, someone's going to testify against this big important senator, right? And the hitman goes to kill the fucking witness or testifier, and he basically helps cover up a ginormous crime.
Well, yeah.
Man, why did you do this?
Some of the fucking... I didn't notice this comment from Ray, and he's like, do you follow? I don't. That was a while ago. But like...
Yeah.
Then fucking Malik the song, you love GT Rian? I've literally only watched it once. And you watched it once, but every now and then you think, you know, I should convince them to watch GT with me.
Even though you are my rival and the source of all my sorrows, you're also the only one I can still talk to. The only one who will listen. I'm not sure if it's funny
no choice.
or merely pathetic.
Yeah.
Probably both.
Agent 47 is just a nice, wholesome man. No, he's a jerk. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. There's no need for that, Agent 47. Why are you being such a dick? I gotta be a dick.
Why not?
You ever play Hitman 1 by Square Enix?
I did have one, yes.
I did.
You know the fucking worst way to kill the fucking fashion designer in Paris?
What's the worst way?
He's doing his speech during the fashion runway thing, and you just disassemble the fucking bridge on top of the stage.
Oh, I died.
Spotlights. Yeah, the spotlights.
Everything. The fucking bridge, the spotlights, everything. And you just kill him.
I actually got killed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's the end of the
game.
game.
It's a bad ending now, but that's fine.
No.
Time to start all the way over from the beginning.
Okay, so I forgot the running theme that you're actually supposed to ignore your wife as much as physically possible. So you're never supposed to...
Just like you do in real life.
Yeah, so you're never supposed to go up to her, essentially, and I did.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So,
why can't you have a nice lunch with your wife?
I know, I wish I could.
You bring the whole stage down upon him, and all of his fucking fashion models, and the audience, and you kill like literally everybody.
Hitman, what the fuck, bro?
And you're still not done. You're still not done because you have to fucking kill the second girl.
Yep.
Something very horrifying about like Agent 47, where it's like he's supposed to be like this cold-hearted, like unfeeling killer, but then at the same time, it's almost creepier knowing he's having fun. It's like, Hitman, why? Yeah. Why do this?
I think the only one I know he would definitely had fun with is the one where you have to kill a lawyer and basically a rich boy. You know?
Rich boy.
That one. Do you remember that one, Del?
That was in one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything.
I remember that one. I don't remember much. Yeah, the one, the rocker guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's actually particularly fun because you can actually arrange it so that you can trick one target into killing the other.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. But my personal favorite way to do it is just arranging it so that you can play the recording of the guy murdering the girl, and he goes to your to the recording studio to turn it off, and you're just waiting for him there with the gun.
47.
You can literally. Yeah, 47 literally has a conversation with him and just been like, where he's just begging for his life. He's like, "This isn't how it works. I'm not doing this for the money."
I want to read this part because this is like a really funny bit because it's like a painting. Some paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like a result of a week-long marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous, and then it just kind of like goes on. Yeah. I believe Babyface is the artwork that my character did. It's over here. It's basically a man with like essentially a baby face. It's kind of hard to tell with the glare, but yeah, with a baby face and it's all hairy as fuck. So yeah. Also that's the puzzle right there. It's 363. Yeah. Yeah.
It means 619.
619. Man, I miss Rey Mysterio.
Where is Rey Mysterio when we need him most? Where is he?
He's probably in jail after killing that one guy.
He probably deserved it.
But King killed someone. No, Marduk killed someone and he got out easy because King wanted to fight him in Tekken tournament. Why doesn't someone just bail Rey out of jail?
Why is Rey Mysterio so mysterious?
Ha ha ha.
I know you guys are joking, but did you guys actually hear that Rey Mysterio killed a guy?
No.
Oh shit, really?
He did. Yeah, he did. It was during a wrestling match, right?
Wrestling? Alright.
Wrestling, yeah. So, so he was prepping his signature 619 move against this guy. He was on the fucking rope, and Rey Mysterio does a 619 on the guy's neck, which fucking breaks his neck or his throat or whatever.
Was this on purpose?
I thought you were gonna say Rey Mysterio gets ready to do a 619, but then he just pulls out a gun and shoots the man.
But yeah, that's how it happened.
Oh,
but
so
he shouldn't go to jail
said it
for
was
that.
a botch.
No, he didn't go to jail.
Oh, jeez, that's
Rey
a really
did
horrible
nothing
botch.
wrong.
He didn't, you know.
Ray, put your mask back on. The wrestling world needs you. Seriously, they don't have any good high flyers.
Rian says, I will make Efren watch with me. He's Dragon Ball GT. And then Rian says, dude botched.
Yeah, as in Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio needs to kill Sin Cara.
Sin Cara sucks.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Rey needs to take him out. He's like, you're trash.
Yeah, apparently he was a very famous wrestler in Mexico. In the fucking AAA league. But when he goes to WWE, he botches every fucking thing he does.
I think he's scared shitless of being here in the States to wrestle for some reason.
I mean, I would be.
Or maybe he's like eating a bunch of American foods and now he's like constantly
this Leslie calling me. You promised, Efren.
You promised. You motherfucker. Yeah, so I might look up the Black Sad game, because even though it looks Telltale-esque and it's very light, not as perfectly animated.
Sad Black?
Black Sad.
Sad Black.
I like Black Sad, the book.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a comic series where, you know, anthropomorphic animals. Is it written in
Comic Sans?
You shut your whore mouth.
Okay.
We got a good old Black Sad. A jaded detective out here trying to just do his best while the horrible, scummy life is just trying to take him down. He's like, I think justice.
I can't remind him of this for some reason, but I think my favorite joke from Leslie is that I was telling you guys that my mom got a new maid right after the fucking cockroach one got fired.
Yeah.
And you're saying, oh, the new maid's name is and Leslie goes, Jehovah.
Yeah, someone needs to witness her.
Just because my mom is Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it makes perfect sense.
Makes sense.
Oh, Les, what an annoying little cat. Yeah, I swear, no matter how many times I try to get him to bond with his stepson, all he does is just mule in the corner.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't he? Did I put that down right?
One day he'll watch Tokyo Avengers. And that's only after he gets his mind broken by Dell.
Oh, jeez.
This is true. This is also very possible. How did your crippled ass get all the way up here?
Magic.
Oh, because I was like, yeah, wait, you're too fucking high up.
Yeah, like, it's some shit, you know?
Oh, wait, are you putting in the fucking numbers from that rat thing?
Yeah, no, it's different numbers. Alright, that's 853.
I'm telling Gabriel.
I'm telling lies. Like Johnny would have done.
Hey, pretty mama, did you see those bits I sent you?
That thing I sent you.
Dell buck breaking Les. Why? It's more believable than you think, Malik.
This solves nothing.
Yeah.
It never has.
Look, someone has to do it to him.
My sex game is immaculate, so I can blow the back out of anything, even if it does not have a back.
Yeah. Just like what you did to Leslie. That's why he doesn't have a back anymore.
He shouldn't have pushed me. He shouldn't have tempted my power.
Look.
There's a game coming up on 2022 that I really want to succeed because it's basically Fire Emblem with Octopath Traveler.
Go on.
It's Fire Emblem with Octopath Traveler. And now, I'm going to show you one of the minor reasons why I want this game to succeed.
And by minor, you mean major?
Probably. You don't know. There it is.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a major reason you'd want it to succeed.
Yeah, it's because there's a fuckboy, isn't it?
This little bitch boy's face looking like a younger version of Alucard. He got a little long hair pony.
Oh, I think I fucked that up.
This almost looks like another version of that prince from that anime you had us watch. It was like, congratulations, you are now his wife.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think I was supposed to not fall to my death.
Which anime?
The one where, you dropped it. Yeah, how dare you drop a spoon and pick it up? That means that you actually want to marry me.
All of it.
I feel like I get this call from multiple people when something happens. You deserve this.
Hey, there was some calling you now.
I thought, fucking someone dropped the spoon and wanted to marry Efren.
Alright.
And then you would have killed them because you can't accept that.
But it wasn't a spoon, it was a slap in the face.
You're like, oh yeah, so that's all you gotta do. You slap Efren in the face and now he's your property.
Yeah.
No.
So Malik, have you heard about the wonderful secret that when you fuck someone, you own their house?
Yeah. Someone has to.
It can save your life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saved Dale's life 20 times.
Delphine,
if you ever feel like you don't want to pay rent or you're running out of, something, just crash at someone else's place. And by crash, I mean just fuck a woman in her place, and now it's your home now.
Chopped it off.
Come on, Dale. You really think that Malik does another procedure?
Dried it in an oven. Fell asleep.
Malik is too calm and reserved. He wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't shove a dismembered finger up a person's ass.
Malik, how many backs have you broken?
7.
I bet that you've done some real freaky shit.
Not yet.
I bet Malik goes like, I've broken more backs than Yujiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. I might even break your back so hard one day I might kill you. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Look, someone has to. If not me, then
someone had to do it. You see, Baki, your mother was literally a whore, but I made her something greater by having her produce you.
She had the Hayden slider.
Yeah.
So I call my dick endless hatred.
It's fair. Alright, so you get to play.
This looks like an awful character model from like a bad horror game.
I mean,
from like a bad horror game.
I mean, what do you think I'm playing?
Oh man, she's so beautiful. And
right.
if Yusuke was here, he would look at that painting and say, "Marvelous."
Yeah. So like, all right, I used to hate you. Even now, you must feel lost, alone, hopeless. Finally realize you will always be the quintessential part. There is still a way. Finish it. All right.
Remember,
I'm almost done with the base game. Yeah.
Finish it. Answer it.
Should I do the DLC after this, like, or what? What do you guys think?
If you want.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Why not?
Because the game itself is relatively short, you know.
After when you stream and you're like, should I do this or should I continue? This is basically like you have us basically in your house, sitting on your couch, eating your food, and you're like, so should I make this go longer? And we're like, I don't fucking care.
You know what that's like? It's like when I was like, I don't know, like, do people want to keep playing the campaign? What are you guys saying? As they're like talking about, like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, it's like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, when you, yeah, it's like when you wanted to stop before we got there, and I really didn't want to push, but I'm like, I'm already kind of impatient, and so I'm like, I'd rather actually finish it than just go like, oh well, the next time, and then you'll be right ready to go into the place. It's like, or if she's fast enough to get us there, we could just get there.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, for instance, like a while back, I wound up DMing like a 6-hour-long session with some like crew like that. Like, it was basically, I was like, okay, do you guys want to keep going, or like, do you want to take a break? Nah, man, we still got, like, we can just take a short rest and like gameplay, keep going, you know, like,
yeah,
fucking,
man, come on.
They wanted to keep going, and I was like, okay, you know what? They're almost done with the dungeon. Yeah, fuck it. You know?
Like, I usually don't, like, I don't care about, like, the length. I think part of it, too, is, well, with the campaign we've got now, since it's really, at most, maybe 3 people, if Sam's there, but mainly it's just, like, 2. I don't think it's a issue if you want to, like, try to stretch it out, because, you know, you don't have to deal with too many people at once, going like, oh, I don't know.
Hey, hold on, wait, by the way, there once was a man full of passion. But then his wife went out of fashion. Her face was a mess. He couldn't care less. She hated the man with the passion.
That's a limerick.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
so
I think...
he once had a wonderful hoe, but she went out of fashion, and it all went downhill.
He had to toss her down a hill. But yeah, so, like, the main thing is just kind of like, I feel like, if the DM has the energy, keep doing it, and the players have the energy and desire to want to keep playing, then, like, I think it's alright, you know. I'm like, yeah, like, the actual length doesn't matter. That's why, like, for one-shots, for instance, they're a lot, in terms of a session length, they're a lot longer than, like, usual campaign or that, where it's like,
yeah,
okay, we only have, like, this is supposed to be, like, just one event happening. We want to finish this either today, or at the very least, like, the next day. But the point is, we're not going to keep, like, playing it multiple times, you know?
Yeah, because, so, like...
You kind of have to do what you can with that, like, amount of, time, yeah.
Yeah, because we only do these things like once a week, and that's why normally it's because we say, oh, that's the best time for everyone to get there when they want to get there. But since, again, it's like such a small number, that's why I'm like, if there are days off where, like, you have it, I have it, Eric has it, and, you know, the energy's there, we can, like, continue. Or if we finally do start the session, we can try to stretch for as long as we can until we actually do get tired or we hit, like, a dead end. Since it's really just a small group, and it's really just like, well, I guess because if we had stopped, it'd have been like, all right, wait till another week before you even enter the fucking giant place. Then I probably would have forgotten about the idea of hiding in her tits and then doing the terrible whisper to scare the guy. I would have fucking forgot by that point.
I get that, you know, like, and that, again, that is one of those where you kind of have to be there at the moment. And, like, the actual session wasn't even going on very long. It was just like, alright, you know,
like 30, well, probably like more than 30 minutes.
Yeah. Like, cause the main thing was like it's not really common to level up mid-session essentially, and like get that stuff sorted out. So some people,
average.
like with Eric's, his was just level 7. All right, now I get to hit even harder. Now I get to identify whether or not someone's my superior or inferior.
Or equal.
Yeah, or equal.
So like Eric's character is so cocky that he'd be like, man, I'm seeing a lot of inferiors around here, despite all the top level boss levels he's reading off of everyone.
Yeah.
He sees the giant chief and he's like, damn, another inferior. There you go, Efren. A jolting screech.
Look, give me a break, man.
I understand. There's many layers to Skylar, and each one is more terrifying than the last.
Oh yeah.
That's why you don't want to peel Skylar like an onion.
This Skylar has blue hair.
Yes.
And he has a shit ton of Cheeto Puffs. Look out!
God, that was... So, for context for Malik and, like, Rian, who, like, weren't there for it, basically, we watched American Horror Story Season 7, Episode 1, and, like...
Yep.
The whole season is basically about, like, religious/political cult, run by... I describe it as blue-haired Skylar. Like, I know it goes a little bit, like, far to maybe say that, per se. But yeah, like, basically the main character, imagine Charles Manson, who for some reason, like, really loves Trump, and has blue hair.
Like, the levels of freak out from the... Like, the result, what everyone was reacting just made me laugh, because, like, on the other side, you saw those two women crying as if their lives were over. And
yeah, because we have a man like Trump in office.
And scaring their child, basically going, like, I don't want you guys to be separated. I don't want to be separated from you. It's like, really? Really? You're scaring the kid into thinking his life with y'all is over? And then on the other hand...
He came to some conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of how, like, terrified they were acting. Like, ah. And then, like, on the other end, you have the blue-haired dude. First, he's, like, cheering and, like, flipping no one off. He's just like, yeah, yeah. And then he starts humping the TV.
World. Yeah, he starts humping the TV and going, like, USA!
Yeah!
USA!
Just humping his flat screen. And then he, like, walks off in a trance with the fucking cheese puffs.
If I found out about my brother or my son or whatever,
Your son?
Because that guy has parents, doesn't he?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I just imagine, it's like a fight.
I can't imagine that he lives alone.
Well, yeah, who else pays for that blender?
Fucking, if I found out that one of those two fucked my TV and broke it, or made it fucking discombobulated or something, I would fucking kill that person, because fucking TVs are expensive.
Yep.
This television is worth more than your life. How dare you fuck it up?
Yes. Like, my maximum limit to people going like, oh, it's just a inanimate object, it doesn't matter. People are what matters. My limit is $500. Over that,
that's a good limit.
Yeah.
Over that, fuck you. That's my TV.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what, like, alright, the only time I can really kind of forgive something like, alright, you broke this expensive thing, is like, if my niece broke something, I would only, like, consider killing her, like, for, like, about 1 hour, that's it. But, like, the point is that, like, I myself wouldn't, like, hold it, like, too much. But yeah, if, like, she, for instance, broke my TV, that I spent, like, a lot of money on.
Just tax her mother.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, you either pay or I'm going to kill your daughter.
Yeah,
well, you go like, how much is your daughter's life worth?
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting,
up,
immortal.
Like, Eric, way in the future, you walk outside and you catch your son humping your fucking car.
Oh yeah.
I can't even afford in vitro fertilization.
You just go outside one day and you see that.
So my brother is, I don't know, it's either Republican or apolitical.
Or gay.
Likely.
I don't know. Oh, he had a gay friend once who was like...
Was it you?
No.
He said friend, not enemy.
Alright.
So the friend would constantly went like, "Oh guys, let's take a selfie. We're eating at In-N-Out." Just take
so
skate shit like that.
Open this
And my brother was like, "Are you gay?"
Need to go.
And he was like, "Yes."
How did you not know?
I was like, "I can't believe I paid for your food. Get the fuck out of this restaurant."
No! What have you done? No!
If I paid for your food and you're gay, that means this is a date. That means that we have to have sex afterwards.
By the way, last time I talked with my mom, I fucking forgot how old my brother was. And now I'm learning that he's in fucking college.
Oof.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that, where you were like, you forget, and I laughed. I said Eric forgot his brother's age.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think of him ever since Life is Strange 2. No wait,
What?
that was
Don't you?
I mean, Last of Us 2.
So it's the same thing, Skylar.
Good point.
But Last of Us doesn't have World Breaker Hulk Abby.
It doesn't. I love how I made that a thing.
Oh
yeah. It's a good thing.
Which one of you is Joel? Shit, man, I've never even heard of that name. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Abby Smash elsewhere.
Abby smash Elton John.
Abby smashed this Ellie girl. She hurt Abby friends, but Abby, you've hurt her friends too. Abby, no care.
Hold on, what the hell?
Abby, your friends were about to literally remove a child's brain and kill her.
Abby, no care.
Okay,
Abby, your friend's plans wouldn't even have worked.
I don't know if
you
you
can't
guys...
get a vaccine for mold.
You say Abby friend stupid?
Hold on, what happened there, friend?
I don't know if you guys are seeing... Basically, I had like some drift there, where my,
Oh no,
Why does it look like you're in a fisheye? Why does it look like you're in a fisheye lens?
I don't know. The drift seems to have stopped as soon as I went through this.
Maybe
I'm
you were
pretty
drunk.
sure it's actually just the game.
Yeah, okay. I was saying maybe you're drunk, because also it looked like you were in like a fisheye lens for a minute, like the perspective was, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is it about? Oh,
this tub
freaking...
is a mementos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that tub is not dark enough in order to be a realistic transition to another world.
Fuck you.
I know.
No, shut up, though. You see,
it needs to be fucking black for that to work.
Skylar, you don't understand. This here is a memento. So you see, we gotta find our D. The D.
Yeah. The deep.
You want the D I'm looking for.
Remember we were talking about how the deep is a himbo?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else do you call trying to free a dolphin by driving a truck with it in the back and then having the stupid decision when the cops come to hit the brake so that the dolphin flies out the window thinking it's gonna somehow get to the ocean when you're nowhere near the fucking ocean?
I don't think he was even thinking about like him like trying to get him to the ocean like with the braking, but rather like I think he just thought like, oh shit, hold on, I don't want to crash the car and kill the dolphin with me. You know?
So fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, he is.
Go deep. Go to ocean world.
Yeah.
You know, that scene with the airplane had more people in it in the comics, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It had Queen Maven, Homelander obviously, then A-Train, the Deep, and maybe Black Noir.
And some unnamed guy too that Homelander killed by opening the fucking thing. I think it fucked him out there immediately.
It's more fucked in the comic. It goes like a kid is going out looking outside the window going like, "Look, mommy, it's Homelander. Homelander's gonna save us." He's standing right next to the door, right? Yeah. And Homelander opens the door, little Billy goes flying out, and his mom goes like, "Billy, no!"
Oh shit! Wait, don't worry.
Why was the deep there?
Yeah, but no, fucking Homelander does not care.
No, like
he didn't care, but he was surprised at how much he was fucking up. He was like,
why did he bring the deep on this mission? What's the point of that?
So basically, in the comics, they give their example of 9/11, where the planes were coming down, and instead of the normal response, Vought Corporation basically trick the government to kind of shut up, say, no, don't send your guys to respond. We'll send our guys. So they sent the 7 and a couple of other heroes over there to try to stop that. And it was supposed to be a big event where they were able to stop 9/11, basically. They failed horribly and made it even worse.
Just to tell you, this is when Homelander was trying to do his best possible job ever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So in the comics, Homelander genuinely tried and still fucked up because none of them know how to use their powers right. Like, they're idiots.
A monster.
Yeah.
At least
it's like that moment in the show when Queen Maeve is telling him things that he could do. It's like, well, go outside and then like fly at the plane. He's like, what? I'd rip through it. It's like, no, if you fly at it with the same speed, with your strength, you would be able to hold it. You know, that's how other heroes do that. But Homelander is so incompetent, he's never had to actually use his power in a controlled manner. He does not understand that. So it's like the level of effort you'd have to take to save someone takes work more than just breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Homelander's too stupid to know how to do that.
Also, when he's trying to stop the terrorist, he's already panicked, right? It's not calm like in the show. Mm-hmm. And so he says, these fucking N-words. Fucking N-words!
Yeah.
He said it with a hard R and S.
Yeah.
But,
that's what I said. The comics is smut. It is a snuff film, basically, over and over.
Basically, Queen Maeve doesn't even try to help the fucking children. Queen Maeve just goes like, "Get the fuck out of my way! Out of my fucking way! I'm out of this bitch!
I'm out of here!"
Yeah, I much prefer like the show because I feel like, maybe it's
the
just
show gave them a personality. No, the show is definitely a better way. It is the way to watch
I feel like
story.
Why would Homelander ever be like, oh my god, like, oh shit, you know, like about anything?
No, because this is a bit of a difference too. So the reason why Homelander was a bit different in the comic in terms of why he cared or was trying was because in the comic he was genuinely trying to be a hero. He really believed the idea that he was created to be Superman, and so he was trying his best. And it wasn't until he got more jaded from all the times of being told what to do by Vought Corporation that he stopped giving a fuck. And that event with the plane was early in his career. So that's why he was trying. So he was like, oh shit, wait, but no, that's not, what? And because he's an immature child that doesn't know how to deal with stuff when he fucks up, he gets mad and rages. And he's like, this is your fault. Fuck you, you stupid. So, yeah. But in the show, Homelander's been doing this for a long time, so he doesn't give a fuck already. So that's why it looks a little different. So you're like, why does Homelander care in the comic when he wouldn't care in the show? It's because they did that event at 2 separate times.
Alright.
I know it's a little bit late, but what you were gonna say something, Skylar? About Homelander being Maeve?
Oh, let's see here. I can't quite remember what I was going to say. Hey.
He was gonna say Queen Maeve is a hero.
Like.
What?
Oh,
wait, that bullshit is
you
back.
You can't take Pete's sake.
Again, this is happening again where my character is forced to like be moving around the camera.
I hope it isn't the drift, Efren.
The drift has never been that bad before in like stuff.
Is this the first time it's drifting on your controller?
This is just bad. What the hell is happening here? Is this the game? What's happening?
No, it's the system that is wrong, says the game.
Yeah, like, it's still doing it.
Vagina drifts.
Like, it's drifting, like, really fucking hard. This is actually really unbearable.
Do you want to call it here and then go to a different game, see if it drifts there?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. So that's the end of the stream.
Out!
Yeah, this was not a very